Okay. Hey guys, this is part 2 of the length of day investigation. We're going to be looking at Miami, Florida, and checking out sunrise, sunset, solar noon, all that good stuff, just like we did in the previous video. Okay, let's do this. So I like to use that website called Stellarium, and so I just wanted to show you how easy it is to find Stellarium. All right, so Stellarium, I just typed in Stellarium. All right, and bada boom, bada boom. All right, and it pops up for me. You might get a web search, a Google search. It might have stellarium.org, and stellarium.org is if you download like the official program, like if you pay money for it, you don't need to do. The website one is perfectly good. So we are going to now look at the length of day investigation for Miami, Florida here. Same process that we did in the last one, but here's what's going to be different about this video. I'm not going to actually place any of the measurements on the sheet here, okay? So you're going to have to watch the video, and this part's hard. You're going to have to listen to me as I talk. All right? Sorry about that. I'm sorry in advance. Okay? So I'm going to show you where they go on the document, but I'm not going to actually put it there. So we can talk about it at another time, okay? So anyways, we're at Miami, Florida, 4th of July, so let's go ahead and go back to Stellarium. I got to tell Stellarium that I want to be in Miami. Welcome to Miami. So I just type in Miami, and then I say, use this location, and boo! Look at that. I'm in. You know what? It looks oddly similar to the Farmington area. Remember, that's north right there because it's in the north. So it must be North Farmington. This is crazy. Anyways, I am going to go ahead and spin my point of view so that I'm looking south. Okay? Because sunrises, I should say, the sun travels through the southern half of the sky. I'm also going to turn on this grid system because it helps me to visualize. Remember, this point right here is directly straight up. All right. When you quite literally look straight up, that's a 90-degree angle up. Right? Everything on the horizon is 0 degrees. So what we're going to do is we're going to figure out when the sun rises on the 4th of July. So first thing I got to do is I got to change it to 4th of July. Okay. All right. And there's the 4th of July. Okay. Now, this is for 9:47 p.m. Definitely not when the sun rises. So I'm going to go back. All right. Watch the sun travel through the sky here for a little bit. And then I'm going to just tilt my point of view a little bit so I can see eastern part of the sky there. Okay, so here we are at 6:47. Looks like the sun has just rose. So I'm going to go minute by minute. Okay, right? You want it right when it's on that 0 line there. Rightish, there-ish. Okay. So when I look at this, I see south is here. East is here. The sun is rising north of east, just like it did in Michigan. Okay. So we're going to go back to our investigation. I would get my yellow marker out, size 10. Okay. And I would probably place it somewhere around here. Okay. Rightish, there-ish. Okay. Then the other piece of information you're going to want to add is that this is happening at 6:36 a.m. Okay. So sun is rising right here at 6:36 a.m. Okay. So record all that good stuff. Let's get back to Stellarium here. Next thing we want to do is find solar noon. Okay, so I want to look into the south here. Solar noon is when the sun is directly above that southern point there. So I'm going to go hour by hour until I see that moment. All right, so 1:37, we've passed it a little bit, so I got to go back. So there you go. All right, so here we are. We're facing south. I don't know if you remember what it looked like in Michigan when we got to this point, but in the sun on the 4th of July for Michigan was somewhere around here. It was like 70 degrees up. Well, you look at the sun now. Whoa, let's zoom in. You look at the sun now, it is pretty darn close to straight up. Not perfectly, but pretty close, right? And so we can mark that, right? It's close to being straight up. Oh, what did I just do? Sorry about that, guys and gals. All right, so I'm going to go back over here to length of day. Right, here's 90. So I know it's just below 90 on both sides, right? So directly over south, right here-ish would be around 90. So I'm going to go just a little bit south of 90. A little bit below 90, right there, okay? And I'm going to make my point, right? And the next thing I got to do is I got to record what time it is, right? The time is 1:26, okay, p.m. All right, 1:26 p.m. is solar noon on the 4th of July in Miami. Okay. And then that's it for noon. Now we get to fast forward and watch the sunset. Okay. Sunrise, sunset. All right. So now I'm going to just adjust my point of view. So I see south over here. Here's west. I know it's going to set somewhere in the west. And I'm going to go hour by hour. Here we go. Oh my God. It's getting close. Okay. So it's kind of hard to see here, but we see the word sun, so I'm pretty sure we can use that as a reference point. Yeah. I'm actually going to go ahead and get rid of the landscape for just a second. That might be a little confusing. I'm going to put, okay, so the sun is right on the horizon there. I'm going to put the landscape back up because it's a little confusing without the landscape. Okay, so this is the exact moment of sunset. Okay, once again, here's west. The sun is setting just slightly north of west. Okay, so it's setting to the right of west from this perspective, right? So here's west. So I would say the sun is rightish here-ish. So I would make my big yellow dot right there. Go back to the time. It is 2015. So that is 8:15 in the PM. Okay, and that's it. That's all she wrote for Miami, Florida, folks. All right. Alrighty. Catch you on the flip side.